Welcome, nature enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the animal kingdom, where survival strategies can sometimes seem, well, a bit ruthless. We're pulling back the curtain on a bird that's turned deception into an art form. Yes, we're talking about the cunning cuckoo. You see, the cuckoo has a rather unorthodox approach to parenting. Instead of building their own nests and caring for their young, cuckoos have become experts in a behavior known as brood parasitism. In layman's terms, they're the ultimate freeloaders of the bird world. Here's how it works. A female cuckoo will watch for an opportunity when the nest of a potential host is unattended. She then swoops in, quickly lays her eggs, and makes a swift exit, leaving the unsuspecting host to care for her offspring. This strategy, while clever, is also quite audacious. The cuckoo's eggs often mimic the color and pattern of the host's eggs, making it difficult for the host bird to spot the imposters. So the host bird, unaware of the cuckoo's cunning switch, will incubate the cuckoo's eggs along with its own. But the cuckoo's trickery doesn't stop there. Once hatched, the cuckoo chick will often evict the host's own chicks from the nest, ensuring it receives all the care and attention from its foster parents. It's like a stealthy invasion of the avian kind. Now, you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? The intricacies of this avian drama unfold when we delve a little deeper into the aftermath of the cuckoo's sly antics. You see, the host bird, none the wiser, ends up caring for the cuckoo's egg as if it were its own. And this is where the real challenge begins. Once the cuckoo chick hatches, it instinctively embarks on a ruthless quest for survival. The innocent host bird is left to grapple with the consequences as the cuckoo chick begins to demand an inordinate share of the resources. Food, warmth, attention, you name it, and the cuckoo chick claims it, often at the expense of the host's own offspring. But the cuckoo's audacity doesn't stop there. Some cuckoo chicks, not satisfied with merely sharing the nest, take matters into their own hands, or should we say beaks. They go as far as to push the host bird's eggs or nestlings out of the nest, ensuring that they get all the attention and resources for themselves. This ruthless behavior might leave us aghast, but remember, this is the animal kingdom we're talking about. It's a world where survival is the name of the game, and every creature has its own unique strategy. It's survival of the fittest in action, but it can certainly come off as a bit heartless. Now you might be wondering, why would we label the cuckoo as the biggest jerk? Well, it's not a title we've bestowed lightly. This feathered fiend has earned its reputation through cunning and deception. You see, the cuckoo's survival strategy, while undeniably clever, is also incredibly divisive. In the avian world, it's a bit like having a neighbor who consistently borrows your tools without ever returning them. Sure, they're surviving, but at what cost to the community? And just like that pesky neighbor, the cuckoo's tactics have made it somewhat of an outcast among other birds. Now, it's important to note that not all birds fall victim to the cuckoo's tricks. Some species have managed to develop defenses against the cuckoo's brood parasitism. They've become adept at spotting the imposter eggs and will promptly remove them from their nests. However, these species are in the minority. Most birds are left powerless against the cuckoo's deceptive practices. They're forced to expend precious energy and resources raising chicks that are not their own, often to the detriment of their own offspring. So it's no surprise that the cuckoo's reputation isn't exactly stellar. It's seen as the trickster, the imposter, the freeloader of the bird world. Its clever, if not somewhat sneaky tactics have earned it a reputation that's hard to shake off. So, there you have it, folks. The cuckoo, a bird with a survival strategy that some might consider a bit, well, jerky. This feathered trickster has certainly ruffled a few feathers with its brood parasitism. It may seem heartless, but remember, in the wild, it's all about finding unique ways to survive and thrive. Such is the fascinating world of the animal kingdom. Join us next time as we explore more intriguing stories from the wild. Until then, stay curious.